me, Remy. It's Wednesday, April 8th. Quite the cliffhanger in yesterday's episode, huh? Yeah, surprised me too. So, you remember how I thought Alex and I were being all slick by waiting to go downstairs in the basement until Mom and Dad were asleep?
Spoiler alert, they weren't.
We got caught. Alex and I were walking along in the tunnel, holding onto the trail of yarn, and suddenly, someone grabbed me from behind.
Not someone, your mother and father.
Yeah, and let's just say they weren't happy.
Thanks, Alex. Right, and since it was like 2 a.m, they sent us up to our rooms. They kept the recorder and they said we'd talk about it in the morning. So we did, and they let us know they were pretty mad. Because the tunnel could be dangerous, and because we lied about it.
Tell them about the punishment.
The punishment. I guess you could say it fits the crime. They're going to hold my recorder for 2 days. 2 days of no remote recordings, which explains why I'm in the kitchen right now with the microphone set up at the computer, kicking it old school. But it's fine. I mean, we started this podcast like 2.5 weeks ago. I thought it was just going to be me sitting here talking about my feelings, telling you about my life in quarantine. And I can go back to that. People seem to like it. I've still got plenty to keep you updated on. New developments in Mom's homeschool. Latest news from Fiona and people walking by on my block. Oh, I started to watch Tiger King until my parents realized it wasn't appropriate.
Entertaining, but definitely not appropriate.
They did say I could keep talking about the tunnel. Like I could work with Professor Jeff to research the coin and the history and figure out what it was doing there in the first place. So I'll keep doing that. There are all kinds of ways to explore a mystery, right? I did ask Mom and Dad for one last thing, just for the sake of the podcast. I wanted it to be me and Alex closing the door to the tunnel. It's the right thing for the story, you know? We discovered it, we should be the one to shut it down. They were okay with us doing that as long as they came with us. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, here we are in the basement. Dad is holding the recorder since I'm not allowed to have it.
Close her up, guys.
Alex and I are going to the tunnel door.
I'm untying the yarn from the doorknob.
And now we're closing the door. Forever.
Are you sure you didn't leave anything inside there?
Nothing to leave.
What's that piece of paper?
It's just my notes about topics for the podcast.
Okay.
What?
Look at the back of that paper. Did you write that?
No, did you?
No.
What does it say?
It says, hi. So I dropped the piece of paper in the tunnel last night, and between then and now, someone wrote hi on it. In ink. Even Mom and Dad think it's weird. I guess we'll talk about that tomorrow. Until then, I'm Remy, and this is my life interrupted.